Again, 12 o'clock, we can offer the deities also. Have some time.
And compassion, I feel that this is what doya would mean in English. Mercy, kindness, compassion, affection, so many things. And in the beginning, perhaps, when many of us assembled here were introduced to Krishna consciousness by Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, and then after his disappearance we were rather lost and going around with any proper guidance. Maybe some understanding of Krishna consciousness was a little faulty that we had. We misconceived what was the message, and misconceived in a strong way. Not so offensive misconceptions, but the misconceptions that we had in our heart, they were implanted there very strongly because the Krishna consciousness is delivered in an absolute way. So maybe we absolutely misconceived what was Krishna consciousness. Somehow by a Haituki Kripa, inconceivable mercy, we were guided to the lotus feet of Bhakti Rakshak Shridhar Goswami Maharaj, but in his own words, Guru Maharaj was a backwards pushing man. And perhaps he was not so eager at first to accept the disturbances and the burdens that Westerners carry with them as their baggage. And at that time myself, in the initial stage, I was too sinful, ignorant, to take that shelter. But through the mercy of you, Maharaj, the mercy of the other God brothers and friends that went there, I've heard how, Sridhar Maharaj, she's not so eager to accept us, but behind the scenes, there is this person, his name is Govinda Maharaj. He is working behind the scenes to make all arrangements and insisting to Guru Maharaj that he give his shelter, that he give his mercy to these Western people who need it so badly. And you've seen that from that moment, you're always helping and arranging and showing the devotees the type of affection that we need in order to continue on this path. Perhaps in the beginning of our introduction to Krishna consciousness, we misconceived that it was simply a bunch of rules and regulations, especially for us in the West. I feel that was our conception. That Krishna consciousness was a bunch of rules and regulations, and if we followed all these rules and regulations, then Krishna consciousness would become manifest in our heart. And after some time, rules and regulations, at least for me personally, they are not so attractive. Kind of just simply a program of rules and regulations, sold by all these rules and regulations, and simply by doing them, he is not forced to come and manifest himself before us. But what we really need is prasad. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasad. Yasya prasadat bhagavati. So if we don't get the affection and the grace of the Vaishnava, Brihad Bhagavatamrita,
offering booklet for Maharaj, and of course with the recent Ayodhya crisis, then the mail sort of got delayed exactly at the time when Srila Govinda Maharaj's appearance day was. So many offerings have come as Maharaj has seen, of course, many offerings have come a little bit after his appearance day. So that's also a little bit fitting for us to mention today, because we're also after his actual appearance day mentioning this. But Maharaj, I can say, first of all, I can say I'm very sorry that the prasadam is a little bit late, because that way I know that yourself and the devotees are anxious for the prasad at this time too. But Maharaj, that you've given us this opportunity that we can actually directly give some glorification to you face to face and in an informal but formal way, if you like, because we are always tiny and you are always in an exalted position, and that we've got that chance to actually say a few words to let you know how much we appreciate you, Maharaj. And this is the great message of all the devotees worldwide, that they appreciate so much the gift that Srila Guru Maharaj has given in your divine grace. So on their behalf, and my little bit I wrote in there, which was, I'm reading all the offerings from the devotees and hearing the offerings of the devotees, and I think if we can collect all these together and multiply it 1,000,000-fold, something this way, then we can offer this to your lotus feet, because we are all trying like the little ants to come to serve to the very center. So if you will accept our little service as little ants and our little glorification, and we can join it together and multiply that and offer that to your lotus feet, I pray that you may be satisfied by that, Maharaj.
Can I say? Actually, we heard from Sri Guru Maharaj before many things about in his mission of Srila Saraswati Thakur. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's mission very wide, and there was living varieties of devotees. Several kind of mentality of the devotee. When we can think about the devotee's character, we before was a little surprised. The varieties of devotee, and sometimes they are also doing competition for the service, and each other they was angry sometimes. If anybody will go to collect something from others' zone, he was very angry to hear that and chastising why you went to my zone for collection. This way, that time also each other doing some quarrel, you can say. But Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, he harmonizing that very nice way. Every day, after taking prasadam noon time, Prabhupada arranged for the devotee a class that's called Ishtagoshti. From 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 1 hour or 2 hours maybe, or from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And this arrangement also done our Guru Maharaj when we joined in his mission. Guru Maharaj also not given chance to sleep, and Guru Maharaj said, when you are not sleeping, you can glorify each other. That was his harmonizing policy. Some devotee cannot tolerate other devotee. Then Prabhupada arranged their meeting, especially yearly one meeting, Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. There Prabhupada telling to his devotee, you glorify. Prabhupada knows they are both quarreling. Then Prabhupada telling, you glorify to him, and telling to that person, you glorify to him. This way, what is good quality of that person, you glorify that. And other devotee, to him, Prabhupada told, what is good quality of this person, you tell in this way. Actually glorifying of the Vaishnavas, giving us much wealth of devotion. Krishna himself wants to glorify his devotee. Krishna said in Srimad Bhagavatam, Je tara garu putrapto, pranan yukta viman param, hittvamam sharanam jata katham tam taptum utsai. Sadhunam hridayam taham, sadhavo hridayam majjam, sadhunam hridayam taham, madannatte najananti, naham tedho manami. One of the policy to glorify the devotee. And Krishna will be happy to hear that. And Krishna will bestow his mercy upon us. He must be devotee. Otherwise, not will be fruitful that. But we not will abuse anybody. But glorifying the devotee, it is very good. And Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur's policy was that everybody have some special quality. And we can glorify if we want to see that special quality, good quality. Another way we can say, the devotees have also many faults. But it is looking in this mundane world, rules and regulations. Through that vision, we can say that there is fault. But Krishna said, no, my devotees have no fault. That is Krishna's own comment. And what we are looking at fault in the devotee, that is our fault. That was Krishna's expression. You know that sloka. Abhijit suduracharo bhajate mam ananyabhar sadhuryo samantabha shammak bhavashito isha. And if we can try to understand this sloka, then all the dust, bad smell, bad dust, everything dirty will remove from our heart. First we want to, we will try to know what is the devotion. Devotion is very clean thing. And where is little devotion, there is no possibility to stay anything bad. And Krishna said it, what you are looking, that is your deficiency of vision deficiency. Actually, devotees have no fault. This way, expression of Krishna, he does not want to see any fault of Krishna. Another way we can understand, once Guru Maharaj, he afraid he have done little offense, that is he put Tulasi in the deity's lotus feet before installation. It was that time some niyamaki, rules, not actually. It was
Formality.
Formality.
The custom?
Custom, formality. It is good. They are, before installation, the devotee is making everything nicely inside of the room of the deity, and Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur coming, and he is putting tulasi in the lotus feet of the devotee, deity, and opening the door, installation, final. And in someone of the mart of Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, their Guru Maharaj also went there. And Guru Maharaj, he decorated the deity room, deity, everything. And also he put a tulasi in the lotus feet of the deity. Only Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur giving that tulasi to the lotus feet of the deity and opening the door, installation finished. It was previous some formality. But there Prabhupada went to put the tulasi in the deity's lotus feet. But he has seen Guru Maharaj before, it is already given that tulasi. And Guru Maharaj said, it was my idea, the deity was in high position, and Prabhupada will get a little trouble to go there and put their tulasi. That is, I put it their tulasi. Guru Maharaj do not know that courtesy at that time. He heard Prabhupada will come and he will put the tulasi. And Guru Maharaj thinking, the deity staying in the very up position, and necessary to put their tulasi as some chair or tool, and Prabhupada will be there and put their tulasi. Prabhupada will get some trouble. Then he also tulasi put it in the lotus feet of the deity. Then Prabhupada, when he had seen the tulasi already given by Sridhar Maharaj, and he was very happy, and he opened that door. He did not give tulasi, and opened that door and done Dandavat Pranam. And next issue of Gaudiya, that is weekly magazine. There one article Prabhupada given, and he mentioned that when I want to install their deity, there I have seen deity himself is revealed there. And I was very happy to see that this way. He wrote an article. Then Vasudev Prabhu was very dear to Prabhupada. And that Vasudev Prabhu asked Guru Maharaj, what happened? Prabhupada wrote this article. The deity already himself manifested. Prabhupada giving tulasi and manifestation finalized. Everybody is seeing that. But what happened there? Then Guru Maharaj said, I do not know. Then Vasudev Prabhu was very intelligent and very dear to Saraswati Thakur, and he said, you put a tulasi into the lotus feet of the deity? Guru Maharaj said, yes, I put a tulasi also. That is, I am thinking, Prabhupada will get trouble and it not will be good. Then Vasudev Prabhu said, oh, for that, Prabhupada wrote, deity himself manifested there. Anyhow, after hearing that, Guru Maharaj was very sad, and he wrote a letter to Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur. I have done much offerings into the lotus feet of you. That is, I do not know before it, you are putting the tulasi, and that is the main custom. And please forgive my offences. This is Guru Maharaj wrote a letter. And Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur answered him to Guru Maharaj, who is surrendered soul, he have no offense. then you don't worry about that. And this is vital point. Who is the surrender to Krishna? He is the devotee. And Krishna not taking any offense of the devotee. That is the nature of Krishna. Necessary to be a devotee of Krishna. And which way we will be devotee? Then when we can glorify the devotee, when we can serve the devotee, easily we become devotee. That is the process of Saraswati Thakur. From the scriptures, he given an example and practicing by practical example. Practical like class. This way he is giving to all the devotees. Then glorifying to the devotee is very nice. And if we can do, then all offerings also will go from us. But here you have done my glorification, and I am very shy for that. Guru Maharaj gave me charge. I am trying to serve Guru Maharaj, and I know the service to you all, that is the real service to Guru Maharaj. That is why I am trying to serve all the devotee, also who is sincere seeker. I am trying to give something to them, what I have got from Guru Maharaj. It is not my wealth, it is actually wealth of Guru Maharaj. And I am getting some brokering in the middle position. I am giving Harinam Diksha or anything to others. That is not my property. Guru Maharaj ordered me, you do this, you give this. I am trying to give, and I am getting little brokering. And that is my position actually. And other way I can see, I can tell, and I told it many times before, and it is really my feelings that I am living with the energy of the devotees. Actually, I have no quality and qualification. I not feel I am very qualified and I have some wealth. I feel it that Guru Maharaj is so merciful, and mercifully he given us something, and we are making our business with that. But mainly when we will start to make something or organize one workshop, there are many things necessary, but main thing is their electricity, and that is called energy. And energy I am getting through the devotees. Devotee, they are very merciful to me. What is my deficiency, they are always trying to fulfill that. And I am getting enthusiasm, inspiration, and service mood, everything from the devotee of Krishna as well as our Guru Maharaj. That is, I always want to stay with that devotee, and I cannot go anywhere out of my track. This is my desire, and that way I am trying something. And who is my friend, who is my dear brother, and who is my associate, we can say, associate going with me. With all I am trying to proceed in the line of our Krishna consciousness. And we are so fortunate, no doubt, that is, we have got many friends, many facilities. In this age, it is not possible to get easily that this age is atheistic age. All going, every higher going is communism, socialism, democracy, everything. And we are hating all that. That is, we are not like that. Our relationship with our Lord and ourselves, that is, Lord is our master and we are their servant. Soham, this is not our mantra. Bhavan Prabhu, Prabhu, Aham Daso, iti jatra vilupate. That sloka, can remember Prabhu? That's also. Yes, Bhavan Prabhu Aham Dasa, iti jatra vilupate. You are my master and I am your servant. But this knowledge will smashed or demolished. That position is Soham position, and we do not want to touch that position. This is one sloka of the devotees. It is in Prapana Jivanam. You will see that sloka. And through that, what we can understand? We understand it. That our relationship with our master and his divine grace, always worshipable by us, and his worship will come. Will come through the mercy of the devotees. Then we first will try to worship the devotee. Then Krishna will be more happy with us, and he will bestow his mercy upon us. When desire of Sripad Sutaswara Prabhu and other Vaishnavas, they want to do something today, I think it is one kind of death of myself. I know that. When Arjuna and Yudhishthira quarreling, and Yudhishthira heavily hate Arjuna, he is not killing Karna willingly like that. And he told, take your Gandhi. But it was Arjuna's promise. If anybody will abuse his Gandhi, bow, he will kill him. Then he is trying to kill Yudhishthira. When quarrel finished, then Arjuna trying to kill Yudhishthira. And the Krishna said, "Oh Arjuna, what he wants to go now?" Then Arjuna said, "Prabhu, what shall I tell? I am promised. I promised already. Who will abuse my bow, I must kill him. And Maharaja Yudhishthira have done it. Then I must kill him. That is, I am Kshatriya. I keep my promise." Then Krishna said, "You are so foolish, Raja Yudhishthira, Chhatrapati, and you are trying to kill him. Before that you may die. But why you are going to kill him?" Then Arjuna suddenly come in his own conscience, yes, if I cannot kill, I will die. I must die. And Krishna said, "You must die. But don't try to kill Raja Yudhishthira. And it is Mahapap. It is very sinful for you, and you are great being." Then Arjuna suddenly got his sense, common sense, and told, "Yes, that is true." And he wants to kill himself, and took one weapon and tried to kill himself. Then Krishna said, "Oh, you foolish, again what you want to do?" And Arjuna said, "You said, and it is true, when I cannot fulfill my promise, then I must die, and I'm going to die. Now, then Krishna said, how many times I shall teach you, I do not know. You know how many process of dying. My English is clear? How many processes dying? Arjuna said, no, like 8 kinds of dying process. There is one of that. If you glorify yourself, then that's also one kind of time. So why you want to go leave your body? You glorify yourself, then you will get death position. Then Arjuna told, I have done this, I have done that, I have done that. Now, you Raja Yudhishthira, what you have done? I have done this. And also, if you abuse your some Gurujan, that's also one kind of die. And Yudhishthira die also like that. If you abuse Yudhishthira, he will die. And Yudhishthira also thinking, oh, abuse Arjuna to me, then I must leave my body. And Arjuna also glorifying himself, then Arjuna also thinking, oh, with this body what I shall do. Then Krishna said, now you both are dead, I recognize, then you come back in your previous position and told to Arjuna, you take the feet of Yudhishthira and beg apology to Yudhishthira that you abused him. And told to Arjuna, you try to clean up yourself through your austerity, tapasya. Then both you will be perfect. This way, Krishna shown us the glorification of himself. That's also one kind of death. And when Sutasrava Prabhu told me, I think another way, and that was, I think it is more good for our practicing life. And I think if he will feel happiness and other Vaishnava will feel happiness, then I may die many times for their happiness. And I must give some chance to do that, and they will be happy. And Krishna will be happy to me that I gave happiness to them. Then I will get some benefit through this. Everywhere we have some possibility to get benefit. Everywhere. Who can play football? Football always will go in his feet. We can see that. And another story also you heard maybe somewhere in the book of Guru Maharaj. One man was very efficient. He always collecting some money from bribe or anyway. And he become very rich man. But he is always collecting money. The minister said to king, this man always taking bribe, you make him out from your office. Then by the request of minister, kings called that man and told, I am doing sack you from your service, you get out from my country. And he folded hand, told to the king, yes sir, which way I shall maintain myself? I am living in your country, in your name, I am getting some money. and in your office I am doing something, service, then I am getting some. And if you ask me which way I shall live, what we will eat, and my all wealth took your chief minister, my all wealth taken, now I am a beggar. Give something service to me, any kind of service you can give. Then that minister said, you go and count the wave of that river. It is nothing. It's called in Bengali, you go in the Ganges and count their waves of river. And he said, okay sir, I am thinking this is my service. Jao, get out. That is your service. No, any prominent service we can give you. That is, you always must take some bribe from others. Then he said, sir, please sign in this paper, you are giving me that. I shall count the well in the river. It is in the book of Guru Maharaj somewhere?
No.
No. Then he had gone to the river, and that man is very efficient. He can collect from everywhere something. And the king sacked him and ousted him. And minister mercifully given, not it is mercy, actually minister wants to oust from the meeting. Then he said, get out and go and count that the Ganges waves. And he heavily requested, please sign here. The Ganges wave, I shall count. Then when heavily requested, given that signature, and he gone to Ganges. And he stopped all the ship. Don't go this way. I am counting. And he took many big gundas and some. He had some arrangement. He is taking bribe, then arrangement also very big. And all the ship, all the boat, he stopped. Don't go this way. I am counting. This is for man. You see, order of king. And he's shown the order of king.
The signature.
This is my duty. I shall count. Don't break it. If you go all well, I cannot count, then I shall not give chance. Then they are giving bribe. They take 10 rupees, we will pass this way. Take 5 rupees, we shall pass this way. Then, who is efficient? He can take chance from everywhere. Then this way, I think, I do not want to be failure in my examination. And when Sutasoha Prabhu told me that we want to make some festival there, I think I can collect from there also something. This is my excuse to you all. Only it is satisfaction of the devotee. If I do anything, then Krishna will be very merciful to me. And it is true, we have all some deficiency. And each other, if we will help, then everybody will be benefited. That today now, it is, and the Bhoga also offering come. And it is my prayer to you all, you don't take my offenses. I must be happy with you all. If you bless me and give your mercy for the service to Guru Maharaj. And that is my only desire. My more than half is already past, and also I have no any intention to get a position in this mundane world. Or anyway, I do not want to do that, and I also taken affection of Guru Maharaj and promised Guru Maharaj to serve him. And it is only my desire, if I can satisfy my Guru Maharaj, then Krishna will be satisfied with me, and I shall get everything. Everything means the service in transcendental world, the lotus feet of Radha Krishna. That is our life's goal, and it will come through our Guru Vaishnava, and they will be merciful to me. Then I am very happy with you all, and I am feeling you are all my friends. And everybody trying to proceed within one ship. That is our goal. We are living now in one ship, and everybody trying to go to our destiny. And now time past 1 o'clock. Jai Vishnumat Bharat Paripraj Jai Punjab Sutra Sri Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Vishnumat Sri Bhakti Vedanta Goswami Thakur ki Jai. Jai Vishnumat Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Guru Gandharva Govinda Sundar ki Jai. Jai Sriman Mahaprabhu ki Jai. Jai Vilaharji ki Jai. Ram Sankirtan ki Jai. Amagata Vaishnava Mandal ki Jai.